It's harvest time again here in Pennsylvania, and we also made $18,000 from cow juice. That's milk for the rest of you. Cow juice. Hello everybody, I'm DerTebbers. Welcome back to Pennsylvania and the Pennsylvania life. It's ready to harvest up there. We need to, what is it, Control P? Yeah, there we go. I was like, what's the button? Control P. Harvest stores. We're going to get ourselves... Ooh, let's see, what is that thing? 6,400, that's 10.5. It's 12. Let's see, rent price, duration for a day. Yeah, okay, so let's rent that. And... that? Yeah, rent that. Excellent. Cool. All right, now I need to quickly run over here. Okay, jump out, jump in. Wait, what's the... How did I fix it last time? P. There. No. It's control. And then back, and then that. Nope. Back. Nope. That's not it. There was a way. I fixed it. So that my drive control would work again. Come on. Ah, I'm stuck on stuff. Get away, stuff. Oh my gosh. Woo! There we go. I gotta remember, how did I fix... Because right now I can't use that. If I hit Control P... Control... Okay. Turn that off. No. There. Woo! I was starting to get concerned. I wasn't going to be able to remember how to do that. Be in a vehicle and go in and out of the thing. Okay. All right. Now I should have gotten a trailer, but we're going to try to make do without, because we're insane people. Is what it amounts to. So let's try to do this without having to get a trailer for this. Go. Really? Wait. What am I doing wrong here? Dadgummit. There, would you friggin' know your left from your right? There. Alright, now, the thing is we cannot go through there with this. We have to go out on the road. Hope we clear all of the, we do. Okay, good. Now we're going to have to take a detour across our crop. And then everything will be fine. Oh, goodness sakes. Alright. Whoa, that's an tree. There we go. Okay. All right, here we go. What a start. And we've got rain in the forecast, so we want to try to get this all harvested before the rain comes, of course. I'm going to slow time down to single time because crops grow overnight, which is annoying. And this is actually at the very edge of going to spoiled, so I'm going to do this so that we don't spoil it, because this is the first time we had a chance to harvest it. And it wouldn't spoil in a night anyway. So there's that. All right. So how's everybody doing? Hopefully you're doing well. I know. Everyone is like, Farm Sim 15. It's so 2 years ago. Farm Sim 17 to where it's at. Yeah, but 15 is pretty darn fun, and so we're going to stick with it for a while, probably. 17, we're going to find an extra home on the channel. Go ahead and let that finish. There we go. Because I can do that. So that we'll have the two of them together for a while. Eventually 15 will, of course, go bye-bye, but for right now, I see no reason to stop, especially because I'm finally, I think, doing okay. I think, anyway. We are down a little bit in monies. I don't remember why that is. I think it's the maintenance costs are killing us. And because of that, I'm kind of worried about how I'm going to keep the farm going. Because if the maintenance costs kill us as much as I think they are, we're going to be in trouble very quickly. So we made 18,000 on cows yesterday on the milk, which was good money for about a half day's worth of full productivity. The problem is they've eaten a good bit of their mixed rations, which means we've got to take care of that, of course. And then we gotta kind of figure out what we do from there. Well, we are going to get straw out of all this, and that's good. Because that's the one thing that they're missing for maximal milk production. It's also the one thing they're missing in order to get solid manure, which was what we need for the greenhouses. And I did read the comments about how to return the hired equipment, so we probably will return this one early. And yeah, I think we'll be returning this one early because we can. The head is probably not going to be returned early because I don't think I'm going to be able to fit it into the location I need it to be. So I did think about pulling these two fields together, but I kind of pulled back on that thought because I'm kind of thinking that it makes sense to keep the fields separate in case I want to do like potatoes and sugar beets and whatever. Okay. Finish emptying. There we go. Okay. Not you. Nope. Nope. Aha! Alright. Let's go and get our... Where did I put my... Oh, okay. I was about to say, where did I put my transport trailers? Over here. All right. Now the I think once we get the straw situation sorted out, we're going to can I pull like right in here? No, of course not. Once we get the straw situation sorted out, my next big task is going to be to so I got to get straw for the cows. We have to cut some more grass, which isn't a big deal, and we need to well, I don't know. And now I'm saying that I'm like, I don't know. Let's see here. Yeah, I need to put... Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I need another... I have to do something else. I don't know what that is yet. We'll figure it out. Oh, my goodness. Now, I have thought, and I know some of you are going to be like, oh, really? I have thought that as much as we don't want to do any forestry stuff, probably are going to have to cut at least some trees over by the logging facility. And the reason is the price that we get off doing stuff like that more than makes up for the pain, really. And if we're close enough to the sell point, I think I can do a lot of just like straight line dragging almost. Can't really line drag in this game, but I can hook onto the log with the front loader, right? And then what was I going to say? Then I can sort of push and pull it in the direction I want, so I don't need to get like all of the extra equipment, because that's really where the price is all the extra equipment. But it would be a nice, like, maybe short term, like just a few logs, because it's easy money, basically. And when you think about it, I mean, most farmers, you don't just farm. You got all these odd jobs on the side. Why not forestry? Probably by the time I finish this, the barley will be ready to go. That'll be my luck, of course. But what are you going to do? We'll have to get the grass done eventually as well. Oh my goodness. It's like little things. Oh, I just want to do some cows. Yeah, but now you got to do all these other things to make cows viable. Yeah. But we do have cows, and we are raising them, and we are milking them, and things are going well in the cow department. In the cow department, things are going well. Now, you guys, of course, are still voting on if I should get the wind generator. It's 1.2 million, so it's going to leave us with about, give or take, about $300,000. However, that being said, it generates 40+ thousand a day. So gonna make a lot of money. At 20 days, we'd have a full return on our investment. So it's not a terrible investment. It's a 20-day turnaround. It's better than most investments, let me tell you that much. Ever looked at how much it costs to buy a business property? Ooh, boy. But 20 days, but we're left with only 300,000 now. In Farm Sim, you don't gain interest for money in the bank. So that $1.5 million that we have isn't doing anything for us. It's just sitting there. Which is why I sort of lean towards getting the wind generator. Because otherwise our money just sits and doesn't really do anything for us. But I'm willing to listen. If you guys think that's a terrible idea to get the wind generator, you just gotta let me know. I might override you, of course, but I don't know. We'll see. In the meantime, we're going to push on towards the queues. So let's look at our financial statement from yesterday. Let's see, that way. That way. So yesterday, okay, we lost 137 grand. Not surprising. What the heck did the cow... Oh, the cow would have been on today's business statement. Except for the cost of the rental. So the cost of the rental covered up the gain. That's unfortunate. But we should be able to get a chunk back because we're going to go return this thing early. Yeah. Of course, my problem is I can't return the head early. I can't fit it over there, I don't think. Ha. Well, at least we're not bleeding out money as bad as we were, I guess. I don't know. Feels like I'm constantly burning money, but whatever. Yesterday was the cost of all the construction we did. So that was to be expected, I guess. It's alright. It's alright. We're close to having profitable days. God, I hope we're close to having profitable days. Alright. Let's go dump this off. Look at that. We got it all done before the rains. Okay. Get the Marshall trailer here all filled up. Now, selling this grain, I'm kind of on the fence whether I really want to spend the time running to sell it. It's going to make sense in the long run, of course. But I want to make sure I have a lot of grain. I mean, not just like one trailer worth. And I'm kind of, honestly, waiting for a great demand. Which one is this? Probably not the one I want. Nope. Corn. It's probably going to be this one. Nope, that's barley. So this one. Yes. I need to put a sign outside the door. That would be helpful. Oh, I forgot about all the straw bales I had over here. Alright, so I need to... Alright, that's fine. It's fine. Good. Alright, I need to bring the thing over here to get straw bales. Okay. Alright, cool, we're cool. I need to collect straw somehow. How am I going to collect straw? I have to buy something, don't I? Exactly what I did not want to do. Alright, how do I get out of here? I'll go this way. You know what? We're going to try to get the header. Ain't no way. There ain't no way I'm going to get that. Well, alright, let's give it a go. What's the worst that can happen? We get stuck. It's the worst that can happen, but... We'll take the risk, I think. We're gonna make it. We're gonna go for it. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. Go this way. I was gonna take the road, but instead of taking the road, I'm gonna take this. Ooh, not like that, I'm not. There we go. Cross the bridge. Up the hill. It's a ruined crop anyway, so nobody cares. So the danger point is going to be up here, trying to get the header into the selling area. Oh no, I'm going to be able to do it. That's not going to be hard at all. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can do. Okay. Well, fine, the header can just stay there. Okay. Well, I need a way to collect straw for my animals. Logically, I should use the little truck right there, but it has grass in it for the sheep. Huh, I could buy another one. Do I really want another one? Doesn't really hurt my feelings too much to have another one. Let's see here. Let's see what the cost would be of buying another one. $27,000. Cost me $35 a day. Well, kind of think it's a good idea. Let's see. Really quick. The sheep are... Okay, so it's like 2,000. What do you got in you? 5. All right, so I'd have to buy one. Would only make sense, really. You don't have to buy one. I could do other things to get around buying, but... I think it just makes sense to buy another booher. They're cheap, and they're cheap. There. Okay, now let's look at our finances again. All right, so we definitely have made a positive. I'm gonna try something. This is stupid. I'm trying to get rid of that. So there. See if I can sell that now. I know some of you are like, really? Yes. Woo! All right. Excellent. All right, so now we got ourselves one straw collector and one grass collector, and that's good. And then we will I was going to go straight, then I changed my mind. Well, actually, it doesn't matter. So one straw collector, one grass collector. That way we can fill it up, empty it, then go back, fill it up again, and basically make it so I can store 10,000 liters of straw. All right. Because then we don't have to worry about straw quite as much, because we'll have 10,000 liters just sitting back in storage. Wow. Doesn't pick up the best. We'll have to drive along and collect those little leftover nuggets. $8,000. I need to get out to see what's going on here, to see why this thing is being so terrible of a collector. There. It's like, I've collected very well. No, you have not collected very well. You've collected terribly. There. Oops. Good grief there. There. I like this little truck, though. I mean, it's like cheap, it's cheerful, and it does a decent job. It's really what we need. It could be cheaper, yes, but it's pretty darn cheap nonetheless. Oh, come on, truck. There we go. All right, let's go deliver this to the queues. And we'll start getting our solid manure that we want. Which then means that we can buy greenhouses. Woo! Do I deliver it in here or in there? I don't know. We'll find out. Cow, how are you phasing through there? I don't know. No. Okay, yeah, I think I do need to go in that. Well, just go this way, Dare. Oh, the cow's had a head-on crash. Hey, cow. There we go. All right, let's check the cows. Ooh, 30,000 liters of this. Okay. So I'm gonna have to make 3 trips with this little truck. All right, well, that's what we'll do then. We'll make 3 trips with the truck. 4 in total. That might be all the straw that we got. But we'll make do. Go. I do not see why it misses sometimes, but whatever. Hey, come on, truck. I'm liking this idea. So we'll get this all filled up. Get the cows all 30,000 liters of their straw. And then we will we'll bale up whatever's left. Excellent. All right. Trip number 2. Now I could have spent a little bit more and gotten the big Kloss trailer. I know. But I kind of like the self-propelled nature of this one. Because with the Kloss, now then I'm going to have to get my tractor out. I'm going to have to run my tractor, which is fine. But the more tractor-based implements I have, the more work, basically, each tractor's doing. Okay, there we go. Get this guy. Yeah. So the more work that the tractors are doing, well, I only have the 2 tractors. So now I'm running them even more. Not necessarily a bad thing, mind you. But I don't know. Self-propelled just feels better in my opinion. It just feels like it's more of a complete solution to have it self-propelled rather than having to go get the tractor and then Hooking it up. Plus, if I need to move it for whatever reason, I have to go get the tractor. Whereas in this case, I just jump in it and drive it away. Back down the hill here. So I'm kind of looking at other ways that we can save a little cash here and there. But I don't think that there really is another way to save a lot of cash. Like, renting makes perfect sense. We use that harvester for what? An hour. Right? So why would I go spend money on the harvester when I only use it for an hour anyway? So then when you start factoring in the hourly costs of the thing, it suddenly becomes harder and harder to justify the purchase price. In my opinion. I didn't mean to check. Where were we on the, hold on. Ah. Wool's at 63%. Okay. I was like, oh, don't let wool be over 100% already. And don't get me wrong, it'd be nice, but... There we go. So that'll be the last load for the cows. Wow, we're basically going to take all this in just straw form, and we're not going to be baling much of anything. Huh. This should be the last bit for the cows. Yep. All right. So that should finish off the cows. Yep. Oop. So that's that bit's taken care of. And that should hold them for a little while. And then we'll have to get the mixed rations sorted out. What we're going to do here, of course, is we're going to collect 10,000 more liters of straw. It's better just to have it and not need it right away than to need it and not have it. That's my opinion. So we'll have $500,000. We'd have $500,000 if we bought the wind generator. Ooh, that's so very, very tempting now. Remember, we don't carry any debt, so there's no debt being carried in this farm. So we don't have to worry about servicing that. Trying to think what else would we possibly need that money for. I don't know. Kind of a tough one. In my opinion, it's a tough one. You guys might already have formed your opinion and put them in the comments. As soon as we finish this, we'll get the baler out. Actually, no, we won't. As soon as we finish this, we'll go and get the fruit off the trees. Alright, there we go. I'll go park this by the grass vehicle. And then we'll have to get the get a vehicle for handling the. I'm just gonna park it like, well, not like that, but I'll park it like this. There, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There. Okay. All right, we'll do the mixed rations next time. I need this open. And I gotta be careful again to make sure that I don't screw this up too badly. There. All right, so I think we got. You know what? I think we can make it with just a single one. Let's do a single right now. It's backwards. Dadgummit. All right, whatever. Not you, because you're too big. Let's get this guy, because he's a lot smaller. Because that way we can get in amongst trees easier. Perfect. Okay. I just need to turn this thing. Try again. There we go. That's what I need. Just need to get connector side facing me. All right, let's go get ourselves some fruit. And then we will put it up for sale. Now, of course, I could, excuse me, in time, do the fruit wine and everything. And we will, probably. That's not a full thing, but I don't care. We will probably do the fruit wine in time. But first, let's get some money coming in. And then we will worry about the improvements that we can get off the fruit wine. It's a good idea to stay in the tractor. Alright, let's take this and deliver it to the stand. Whoops. That mud hole is getting more muddy and more like a hole than it is a passageway. Alright. Yeah, we're cutting across. Alright. Gotta remember where I can sell, how I trigger the sell, the delivery. Oh my goodness, quit getting stuck on everything. Be a huge help. There. Okay. Fill that up. Perfect. So now we've got some plums there. Next, we'll grab some apples. Then some cherries. We will be sitting purty, I think. People will be happy to come and stop at our little stand. Now, if I end up harvesting more from the trees than I have room for in the stand, which is going to happen, that's part of the reason why I have 18. No, I have 9 of these boxes, because then I can start storing the boxes up full, and then when we start being able to sell the bees drive me insane. When we start selling to like the fruit wine or the jam, then we have boxes ready to go. Apples are really slow to harvest. Did you know that? Actually, the apples and the pears are the slowest to harvest. It's strange. Really? It's alright though. Go. I was kind of hoping, really, if I could have put those stands along that entry road into our property, it would have been great. But putting it on the main road by all the cars, that's fine too. Go, and then we just need to come back and get the cherries. We got all of our wonderful honeybees. Make sure our trees are pollinated. Alright, let's not run over the bees. Terrible idea. Now, planning long term, I am going to buy, because we're going to be swimming in manure eventually, we're probably going to end up getting a some fertilizer system that allows us to make use of the liquid manure from the cows. And we're probably also going to need to eventually, even though I'm going to be using it for some greenhouses, the solid manure is probably going to get out of control. So I'll have to think long term about solid manure spreaders, but those ones are going to be kind of a more of a long-term thing. I'd actually have to figure out how much manure it would take to do one of these fields. And then from there, that would let me then decide how long I'm going to wait. All right, almost done, guys. Just got 5 more trees to go. But we're making monies. And it's what I call a renewable money. I mean, I know that the harvesting is renewable, but this is like costing us almost nothing. One, we came with most of these boxes, so it's not like we had to buy them. But once the trees are down and planted, we're not really having to do anything to maintain them, so that's good. The only thing we have to do is pick the fruit every other day or so. Alright, let's close that. Alright. There. So now we've got our Our cow's generating several $1,000s a day. Got our bees generating pretty good, actually. They're about 180 bucks. Or is it a little bit more? I think it's 240 now. An hour. So we're doing really well there. All right, 1 box. Just about fills that up. All right. Cool. Okay. Now we've got this field of barley that's going to come up. We really need to get some more mixed rations made, but we'll do that next time. Sheep, why are you standing on top of your... I'm actually going to leave this box out because it seems to be, right now, this is sort of the box we're going to use. Okay. There. All right. Whew. Okay. Well, I think that was a successful day. Because we're going to... I don't know why I left it where I did, but... Where are we in monies? There's our finances. So we paid $27,500 for the new vehicle. We got quite the refund on the rental equipment, livestock expenses, vehicle costs, property costs, all pretty low. I think we're making something that involves money. Something that resembles money involves money. Something that resembles money. Let's make it rain. Probably 10 o'clock. There it is. There we go. So $360 an hour is what we're making on the bees. $360 an hour. How much did those bees cost us? I'm gonna go look. What are we making? $30 an hour. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. 30 bucks an hour ain't bad. So we're making a lot of our cash right there. It's $12,560 for the jam. $9,560 for the fruit wine. Yeah. Cherries, plums, and apples, that's what I grow. Cherries, plums, and apples, that's what I grow. So that would be very easy to get that, plus $5,000 for the stall. That would be a good thing. What do I have in slurry tanks? I got that one. Okay. There we go. Oh, what do we got in, I don't know, I want to look at also. Really quick, what do we got? 14,577 liters of milk. Okay. I think we're going to start generating some money, some profit here very quickly. Lowell is doing well. All right. I think we're at a position now where I think we will be generating a good bit of money on a pretty consistent basis. It's raining. Not much more I can do now. We'll just let the rain fall. And next time, we'll probably be harvesting barley. Probably. In fact, I'm almost positive we're harvesting barley next time, which is another rental, but whatever. It's another day. New day, new rental. All right. Until then, I've been DerTebbers. This is Farming Simulator 15. The Pennsylvania life. We're making money thanks to animals. Why did I leave that shed door open? I don't know, but I'm going to close my shed doors now. Oops. There. Continue walking forward while you find the button. I don't know why I would leave my shed doors open, but there we go. All right. Till next time, don't leave your barn doors open. Don't leave your barn door open, people. Don't leave your barn door open.